quickly going down at the hands of Wazabot, and that's going to make this a 6-point to 3-point situation in RKM's favor.
And looks like the start of the thing is going to be at Red Armor and the Beams. Savvy looking for some unanswered damage, finally getting a little bit of a lick from an opposing, I guess maybe it was a, not quite sure what the hell hit him. LG's by a KO, close range rocket jump off of Savvy's face. Final survivor's going to be Zone Hex. And he gets zoned in on by the entire Requiem team. And they definitely tore apart his face. 7-3, very quick, and you know, I don't want to see an easy lead, but for the most part, we've seen much. Yeah, we're back to square one, Jahar, where we're seeing that sort of cess mentality out of these guys, and it's the kind of thing where Too Easy is not focusing their fire, and that's giving Requiem the chance to you know, get that double LG and sometimes triple LG against their opponents.
Yeah, I was suspecting this was going to be the situation because last night on DM6 we saw Too Easy really willing to just play the bridge straight, and you know, that's something you do not want to do if your opponent is the type to think one step ahead of you. And right now we're seeing a lot of that play from RKM. Avins throwing out the rails here with his opponent's back turn, finally going down from Wazabot here, and Wazabot is currently leading his team and he's the only one with a positive KDR. And right now he's just looking for these, but hopefully he does not make these crucial mistakes. This does look like this round is probably going to be going to Too Easy, as Tudo's the only one left here with 93 health, going through the teleporter, looking for the rails on the top platform here, but not getting the damage. Oh,
nice buckshot.
Going down, glancing shot from Tudo is going to make this a one-on-one situation. Wazabot, no pressure, buddy, but right now it all comes down to your rail. Tudo playing very aggressively there, hoping to get some rocket damage. He does get a little bit of splash. That does even things up a little bit. Now Wazabot coming around the corner here.
Really nice play, making it very quick moves. Oh. Yeah, very nice rocket smashing by Tuto, and that's going to get him into the room. And you can see that his opponent was setting up a shot, you know, as if he was going to come through normally. But that rocket smash work got him out in front of the shot,
exactly.
And it was just perfectly played. It really was done. Now, had he not had, I talked about this last night. I really don't do that when I'm low on health, because he did eat damage doing that. He ate splash, but he had enough health to get past the splash and get a shot of his own. And you know, really nice choice. I'm actually going to get back over to him. Not in time.
No,
okay.
You're not.
All right, so very sweet KD by Avins. Look at that there, 16 and 5. Wazabot, like you said, you know, the best KD out of Too Easy, but
now, are we going to be seeing DM7 next?
You know, I wouldn't mind a little retribution.
Because unless I'm totally off my rockery here, it was a situation where Too Easy was able to go to that map and totally kick ass on it. So that might be their clutch map at this point. Yes, I did see it called.
Yeah.
Yes.
Very nice.
But last night, these guys almost had a shutout on DM7, so we're going to be seeing a lot more from Too Easy this time around.
Yeah, I was definitely pretty confident with this map, although Requiem, no slouches either. I think there's the potential for this thing to play out similarly, in that if both teams press Red Armor and they both kind of start together, then it's going to be same shit, different day, where you've got that sort of lack of double team and focus fire coming out from Too Easy, and that simply won't cut it. So let's
you
see
were
if
worried
they
about Wazabot, but
mistakes.
he was definitely doing better tonight than any other night here, but we do have to wonder because the rail from Too Easy just really wasn't up to par. The highest rail there was Zone Hacks with a mere 38% compared to Avins over on RKM with 51%. So that was a big difference in terms of accuracy there. Hopefully they're able to turn things around this time.
looks like we will see a substitution. We've got Stryden coming in for Rakim.
And back to plugging Quake Live itself a little bit, we really have to appreciate having this. I mean, it is technically an old game, but it's gotten such a facelift. The weapon balance is just pristine. It's being polished to perfection by the id Software team, and they're not getting any money out of this. If you haven't heard already, this game is free, everybody. And these guys are, and the id Software guys are really doing everything they can to bring everything to you in this game, including the kitchen sink error, who has been an excellent community liaison. Oh yeah, thank you. Swing. But he's been doing such a great job and really bringing a lot of community focus to the game.
Alright, so honestly, I think Doc in the warm-up is saying, spec me greased, because I just pulled off an excellence, so let's go ahead and do that as we get launched. It looks like Blue's Too Easy is going to be starting off at quad.
Oh,
and
God.
they get first blood very quickly. Now,
what are your
in this
general...
map... Go ahead.
I was just wondering what your general big picture thoughts are on having a game type that involves so much randomness as far as the spawns go, because in that situation we saw Too Easy all pretty much spawning in the quad area, and it was Stryden who was going to go down very quickly due to that. Yeah.
I mean, honestly, I think that's why Clan Arena is not really played very solidly in the North American arena. There's that sort of level of there's a lack of oh, I'm seeing some interesting movement by Too Easy here. Sort of a lack of strategy. There, you do kind of chalk some things up to the randomness, as you called it. Now it looks like we have RKM holed up in the red armor room. I'm gonna try to get over to the guy that's in the hallway. It looks like he's backed off. It's Savvy. He's still pretty well stacked, but he's gonna have to be careful here because there are 3 entrance points to this room, and they're in pretty good positions to cover them all, but as soon as one major push comes in, I mean, of course Too Easy has an extra guy that they can use to try to plug the gaps as they make a push in here. Let's take a look and see where Too Easy's set up. We got 3 in RL.
They're all in there pretty much, and it looks like Doc and by Q are going to be breaking off to approach the red armor room from another entrance, and they're going to be joined up by Zone Hacks. Now, yes.
Zone Hacks going to take another one. This is going to be a 3-pronged attack. We're going to watch from Zone Hacks' point of view. Here it goes. Right the fuck now. This should be good stuff. Try to get their attention on that side, and then I bet if we go and take a look, see, I would have pressed in. They need to communicate that.
Yeah. This is definitely going to be a situation of, are you in position, are you ready, then let's
there
go.
It is.
Wow, Baikyo going down very quickly. Zone Hack's not out of the gate nearly quickly enough, but he does get a frag himself. Mailtude going down, and that leaves us Too Easy, 2 players up, very well executed.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah, that was a nice breach of the room there by Too Easy. And we see some sassing at quad. Doc trying to do his damnedest. Malito getting him down with 7 health before he gets pulled down. Wazabot managed to do that with taking like literally 1 point of damage. I don't know. Somebody like threw someone's foot at him. I don't know what the hell happened. Wazabot needs to turn around because there's somebody behind him. Okay, I guess it's a teammate.
I hope it's a teammate.
By now, it's definitely a teammate. But yeah, he was using so much
Wazabot
damage.
was smart. He was smart to push in at that point. Now, he finally did back out because he's like, okay, they do notice I'm there. But there was a good chance there that everybody there on top of that platform was going to kind of ignore Wazabot and let him do a lot of unanswered damage. It didn't go that way, but, you know, we're still looking at 4 on 4 here. Nobody's gone down yet.
Nice job. Zone Hacks taking Savvy down. Now, Savvy, in my opinion, really solid player. Definitely someone you want to pull out of the mix very quickly. So we got a hold up at quad by Requiem. Zone Hack's about to breach it. He's going to peek around, take a look. Nobody there. Nobody there. They've moved on. Let's go take a look. Where they moved over to? RL.
Nice prediction rocket there.
Hallway.
Now, one of the things I really do